Alright, so this is a follow-up video to the suspension work that I had done from Mountain Pass Performance on the P3D Plus, also known as the Model 3 Performance Tesla. For those who follow the channel, I have several other videos on this car and the progress up to this point as far as aftermarket mods. This aftermarket mod was the final one that needs to be done on the car. So now the car has a plethora of stuff done to it. So many that it's hard to even remember what's done to it. But there are aluminum skid plates on the front and aluminum skid plate on the back. I'm not going to bother to get down there, or I guess I will, but cement's pretty hot right now. But aluminum skid plates on the front, as you can see, solid metal, and then there's also an aluminum one in the rear that replaced the stock one. So with that, there's also the 1.75 inch lift kit on the car, the aftermarket Tsportline TS5 rims, which are an exact replica of the Tesla track package rims, except the only difference is instead of 20-inch rim size, these are 18s with a 245/45 R18 tire on them. And the tire brand is Continental, and this tire is the Extreme Contact DWS 06 Plus tire. Also, Mountain Pass Performance was kind enough to send me several vinyl decals for the car, which I think look very good. Some people aren't a fan of decals. However, they sent me a t-shirt, a lanyard, bunch of vinyl decals, just basically hooked me up with a bunch of merch, and you could see the stickers there, Mountain Pass Performance right above the P3D logo. Then you have the dual motor with the red line, and then on the other side you have the Mountain Pass Performance again with the P3D again, and then you go around to the front and you have that same vinyl decal P3D, and you have one more up here which was a nice little addition, and Mountain Pass Performance. So also I added the front lower control arm bearings instead of the bushings, and the compression rod bearings on the front, as well as the front upper control arms that are solid aluminum. You can see those there. So you see the lift kit pieces there, then you have your Fuka front upper control arm there, which all these parts are solid casted aluminum, which is actually slightly stronger than the factory steel parts, while having bearings instead of bushings. So basically all of the bushings now have been eliminated on this Model 3 Performance. So now there are no more bushings anywhere in the front because of the front lower control arm bearing, the compression rod bearing, the front upper control arms. The rear has the traction arms that are now solid aluminum with bearings, the trailing arms, the tow arms. Like the front also has the camber arms, those which are the front control arms. Those are the camber bushing has been replaced with a bearing as well. So I'm getting myself all confused because it's so many parts that got changed on this car. The best thing I can do is link all the parts in the description, and I'll let you guys check the links out. Every link I have in the description is every part that has been added to the car, because it's so much. Pretty much all the stock suspension is gone except for the struts and the springs. Everything else has been replaced with Mountain Pass Performance parts, which are designed and made for track performance and not street performance. So with that being said, the parts are very durable and high quality. And while I don't track the car, I do daily drive the car, and the reason I did that is because those bushings that are stock from Tesla have a habit of deteriorating and going bad at around 25,000 miles, sometimes 50,000 miles. So by replacing the bearings sooner than later, the bearings will not go bad like the bushings would from Tesla factory. So that's just some of the upgrades that are done on the car. A lot of you will be curious on the alignment settings now. I'll put an image on the screen right now with the alignment image of where the car is set. It's very, very close to stock. There's a little bit of camber in the back, a little bit of camber in the front, a little bit of caster in the front that was changed, and the toe is pretty much stock as well. So any questions, feel free to link those in the description below, and I will answer them as I see them. wanted to add one more thing on this video. I'd like to give a huge thank you to Jesse Tong, I believe the name is. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, I apologize. Jesse, you were an insane help at Mountain Pass Performance. I appreciate all of the help and support that you provided in terms of getting everything configured and right on the car. So thank you so much, Jesse. If you guys do need any support at Mountain Pass Performance, just email info@mountainpassperformance.com. That will also be in the description, and Jesse, I believe, is the one who runs that email for them. So he will get back with you, and he is an amazing help for any questions y'all have on the car and the parts that were installed. So that's just the last thing I wanted to add. And Mountain Pass Performance, like, they've been a great help to me in terms of warranty and just everything. So very much impressed.